The warning will begin the journey anew.
Alright, welcome to J-Boy's Joystick. It's kind of been a while, actually, but I'm leaving soon, so I figured I should probably, get something out there again. This week, I'd kind of like to just point out a few 2010 games that are going to be coming out. I'm going to do 3 multi-platform games, PS3 and Xbox, and then an exclusive for each. And I'd like to start with Super Street Fighter 4. With Super Street Fighter 4, we kind of it's basically Street Fighter 4, but they just give you a whole slew of new shit. It's great. You get new characters, you get new levels, new challenge modes, trophies, extra unlockables, everything. One of the greatest things one of the cool things I thought was Guy's coming back, and DJ from the old Street Fighters. They even have this new chick named Yuri. I don't know. She looked kind of cool. I don't know too much about it, but I do know that you get some of your old levels back, like the car stage and the barrel level, which was from the past one, some of the past Street Fighter games. Some of the new online stuff that they've got going on. You got team battles, which you can have 2 or 3 of your friends on your team, and you're playing against another group of 2 or 3 or whatever. And once your character dies, it's the next person's turn. Endless battle, where you just keep going and keep going and keep going. And then tournament mode, where it breaks it down. It's this person versus this person. Whoever wins goes on to the next. From everyone I talked to, we all love Street Fighter 4. Blanca and Abel, or Baron LaDouche as he's known in the crew. But yeah, that's Super Street Fighter 4. Capcom did a good job. And April 27th, 2010, that's when that'll drop. All right, March 2nd this year, EA and DICE are throwing out Bad Company 2. Okay, so oh my god, I loved Bad Company. That game was fucking amazing. There was nothing like just pulling out an RPG and blowing the shit out of an entire enemy force inside of a building. You just blow the whole building up. It's great. Well, DICE redid their engine, their Frostbite engine, and it's apparently way better. Every visual I saw was just pretty much mind-blowing. Shooting, you don't have to worry about shooting around cover because you can go through the cover. Someone on the other side of some sort of wall, you can just break it down. I mean, it seems pretty realistic. You have of course still your vehicle modes, because they're pretty famed for their vehicle warfare, which is always cool. They just have a pretty intense single player mode. You can go from jungles to a snow mountaintop, and it just seems really awesome. There's also, you can just team up with your friends because you're in Bad Company. Bad Company are the guys who are supposed to be in prison, life sentence, but they put them on the front line. Well, you get command of a whole new group of Bad Company, and you can control one, and 3 other people can control the other. So it's I don't know. That just seems really, really fun to me. You get new gadgets like tracer darts. I guess different, just a whole bunch of different ones like new RPGs and But yeah, the game comes out May 2nd. Blow up a fucking building with a helicopter. All right. March 9th, Square Enix ironically decided to jump ship and not just be with Sony anymore, and went over to Xbox as well with Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, March 9th, is going to be a glorious day for every nerd around the world. I actually love Final Fantasy. We all remember 12. It was kind of an interesting system. A lot of people hated it. I liked it. You just kind of get to run around, point at the monster, and you attack it. You got your different magics. That was fun to me. Well, this one went back to the active time battle system, which is kind of like, you run into your enemy and you go into your battle system. But it's a lot different than it used to be. It used to be like, you're here, the other person's here. Yeah, I win. No. People are always moving on the battlefield. And like if you attack someone in the back row, you run and you do a front flip over the person in the front row and a big devastating slash onto your enemy. That's really cool. It just shows, they've come a long way. Even from 12 to 13, that's a massive jump. You still have all your magics and like your black magics, your healing magics, your time magics. That's pretty standard. And they left in all the summons. But what I've read about the summons is they're just amazing. Like one guy I read an interview with, and he just said like he couldn't even believe it was happening. He summoned Odin, and it just blew his mind. A horse just like came down through this portal and like landed on this bed of like rose petals. They blew everywhere. And after he attacked this guy so many times, he took his sword in his mouth and just destroyed him. Like that just kind of seems crazy to me. But yeah, it takes place on in this world called Pulse, and the city is called Cocoon. I really actually don't know how much is actually known about it. I know there was a tour going around actually in San Francisco with a demo on this like tour bus type thing. I don't know. It seemed really weird to me, but whatever. Really excited for Final Fantasy 13 because to a lot of people 12 was a letdown. Not to me, but to a lot of people. Final Fantasy 13, March 9th, gonna be great.
The real fight has only just begun.